throughout history, human beings who have had a dedicated, disciplined practice of quieting the minds, going inward, listening, have many people, yogis, had the experience of heightened senses, the ability to control the autonomic nervous system, precognitive dreams, stronger intuition, many supernatural qualities awakening within their human vehicle. This is known as the Siddhis. Okay? These powers. But why? It's well documented that this is a thing that occurs. But why? I feel, as a person who has had a dedicated meditation practice for quite a while and who has experienced more and more psychic type abilities, right? A stronger intuition, precognitive dreams. I feel that it has something to do with the fact that our brains are essentially supercomputers. Okay, and our brains run on programs, many of them that are unconscious, and many of us, because of that, are going through our day acting and behaving in ways that we don't even realize. We're on autopilot. So meditation is a way to quiet the minds, get behind the motherboard, download some new programs, get in control of what is playing out, rewire, reprogram the computer. Okay, that's one thing. But also, we are born into these bodies that come in some ways, already as a collective with certain kinds of programs, i.e. our instincts. Okay, and archetypes, patterns that have played out over the centuries and over the evolution of our species that have helped us stay alive. So we come in with that pre-programmed, all of us, pre-programmed and downloaded into the physical structure, our hardware. Okay? And then we have our individual experiences that combine with that and give rise to our habitual actions, our unconscious behaviors, our autopilotness. Okay? So whenever you decide to get disciplined and try to really understand what's going on in your mind and become the master of it rather than the slave to it, this is when you are able to hone in all of your attention into the driver's seat, the observer seat of the supercomputer. Okay, so you have this machinery, that the brain that is a computer that is able to run like statistics, right? It's taking in all of the information all around you, what it's seeing, what it's hearing, what it's smelling, what it's tasting, combining that with your past experiences, combining that with humanity's past experience as a species, humans, taking all of that information and through quantum computing, delivering to you the potential outcome of any scenario in the future. I think this is what precognition is. It's like an emergent property of all of your senses and your brain computing and doing all of this background work and delivering you with a product. Now, when you are overstimulated, when your senses are being pulled in a million different directions and you're not present, you are not privy to that information that has been delivered to you by the supercomputer. You don't notice it, you don't see it, you don't hear it, you don't take it in, but it's there. The information is there. So the practice of meditation, yoga, quieting and stilling the mind is the practice of cutting out all of the unnecessary distractions so that you can hone in and glean the information that is always being presented to you by the supercomputer, depending on the health of the supercomputer. Not everyone's computer is the same. Brain health is very important. That's what I've found to be true. The more practice I become in my meditation and my yoga, the more disciplined I get in my diet and my brain health, learning about my anatomy and my physiology, the more intuitive I am, the more dialed in I am to nature and my environment, and the better I am able to make take calculated risks, because I feel I trust myself and I trust my computer because I'm dialed into it, right? It would be like a person who's not dialed in the driver's seat and in the observer seats of the supercomputer. It's kind of like a person who has 5 different radio stations playing at once, and they're trying to like, okay, well, what is this one saying? What is this one saying? It's a cacophony. It's a mess. It's chaos. So what you're doing is, through yoga, through meditation, through diet, is you're dialing into one signal, to God, ultimately. That's my theory. That's my hypothesis. We're swimming in a sea of information. Okay? And because of that, if we actually want to understand and not be overwhelmed, we have to get quiet. We have to be still. Otherwise, it's just a blur. It's just a mess. Siddhis are a real thing.